everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jamie and this is Charmabudgets. So today we are going to do our Wednesday. I've got my coffee, which, by the way, hold on. Good old life juice. Okay, let's get started. So how is everybody doing? I hope your week is going wonderful. All right, so we have 20, 30, 35, and 40. So we put 40 into our monthlies and yearlies every week. So let's bring out our November. Now these ones here, hold on, let me get trusty, dusty, and scratchy. And these are the Looniest 19 months of savings challenges. This comes from my shop. It is a freebie. It was a thank you for 300 subscribers. Oh, and we need a roller tower. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so we're just gonna go up here and we're gonna scratch this one. And let me just, sometimes these big ones take forever to scratch off. Okay, so we've got a 3. Of course, we need change, so give me a sec. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's scratch another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and we've got a 5. So 8 in total going into this one. I do like to try and get through the whole binder first. All right, let's see. Let's get this cleaned up. There we go. And $8 going in here, and we need a paperclip. Because why would I be prepared? Never. Okay, in we go. So 8 into that one for now. All right, next up we have this one, and these were just a bunch of challenges that a whole bunch of different creators came together and did a collab. So I started late, so I do try and go back and get the ones going up that I've missed. So let's see here. We've got November is Shades Budgets. It's a roll and save, and then we've got the numbers. All right. So, or sorry, letters. Let's get one of these out. There we go. Okay. Sorry for the dings if you can hear that. That's other things going on. All right, so we got a 1. Let's grab Z-Red, maybe. Oh yeah, that's showing up. Okay, 1 and 4. That is 5. And let's do 2 numbers, or sorry, letters. My goodness, apparently I need to go back to preschool today. Can't tell my difference between my letters and my numbers. All right, I always do the letters at $1 a piece. So there is 2. Okay, so 1 and 2, so that is 7 going into this guy. So I'll get that dried off a bit, and then let's grab another paper clip. Okay. So we'll stick that back in there. Okay, next up is these from Budgets. That's Danny over there. So let's finish this off and scratch these last 2. And we've got a 2 and a 2. So $4. All right, I'll clean that up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so that is 5. Hold up, let's grab, so we got 5. So let's do this. Let's go in here. Let's pull out a 5. And that takes care of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you're new here, I work in prop for $2 and $1 bills. That is because Canada does not have those. So they are actually in change, which is why I have change purses on everything. It's actually very irritating. But what you're gonna do, so we've got 25 for October here, which we have finished. And let's get some change for this 20. So we'll put that over here. We've got 10. And let's do it this way. So 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 20. All right, now we can move on. All right, this is last. So next up is this guy. This is a year-long challenge from Julie's Pages, and I do $2 an icon, and we are moving on to November here. So let's grab a brown, and we'll just kind of, it'll be terrible coloring, but so there is 2. Actually, let's do 4, and that maybe we can finish this guy up a little early, because I do have some 2026 challenges I would like to bring in. So let's do $4 in here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to bring this out of the way. Okay. If I can grab the money. There we go. All right. So what do we got here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So let's do 2. Or actually, let's do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oop. Grab that 10. Okay. So in Julie's Pages, we have 50, 60, 70. Oop. Not right. Let's try that again. 50, 70, 80, 90, and 92. I was thinking that was a little low. All right. And then let's go here. Now, these are a bunch of, it's a 26-week challenge. It is all horror themed. This is from Dark Lovely Budgets, and I absolutely love this. So, but the numbers are a little high sometimes for me to do all at once. So I just put in money until I reach the goal. So this is 30, and we have 17. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 23, 24, and 25. There. So $5 is going to finish that card off for next week. And let's go back up here to February. And February was done by Pansy Budgets. And let's do some rolls here. 2. I need a pink or something. So 2, 1, and 2, and 1. Okay. And let's finish the roll and save with 2. So 1 and 2. And what do we have left? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's do 4 more letters. So we've got 1. And this was not the right color that I used last time. Oh well. 2. And 3. Please excuse the terrible coloring. And 4. All right, so only 2 left on this one to finish it off for next week. So we've got 10, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 27. So let's go 10, 15. We'll do 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. There. We'll take that 20. That still gives us 27. There we go. And then this will go into the change purse. That's a little later. Okay, let's move on to Santa All Year Long. Santa All Year Long comes to us from April's Fresh Start. And let's see. We got to get our stuff out. But first, let's see here. What do we got? So altogether for the month of October, we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120. So we always put 30 in. All right, so there's our book, and we need our calculator. So let's go to October. Here we are. Okay. Let's put 30 on the clock. And I need some coffee. So what do we got? We got 2 roll-and saves and the maze left. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see here. I need my orange. So where did I end? It looks like I ended up here. So let's go up here. And we'll hit the witch's hat, which is 1. So -1. And this way. And we hit a bat. And the cute little bat is 3. And we've got a skull and crossbones, which is 2. And a ghosty, which is 3. And let's see here. A pumpkin, which is 3. And another skull and crossbones. Let's go back. Oh, crud. Anybody remember what that was? Okay, witch's hat. So 30 -1 -3 -2 -3 -3 -2. Okay. And look at that, we finished. And there's the baddie. Okay, so the bat is -3. Perfect. Okay, so we have 13 left. So let's do these roll and saves. So -4. And -3. All right, we have 6 left over. So this is what we're going to do. So hold up. Where's my book? So we need to take $6 out of here. So let's do this. We'll do, take the 10 out, bring in 2 5s, and take the 5 and bring in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 1 and so $6 going into the next month. All right, so altogether in Santa All Year Long for the month of October, we have saved, we're going to go all the way back here to the front page. We have saved 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 16, 17, 18, and 19. 119, okay, is what we saved. Awesome. Okay, let me grab a paper clip. And I will have a little sticky note on there for what that is for. All right, and then we've got $6 left to put into November. So let's start this. So we've got, oh, pardon me. Santa had an amazing adventure, but it's time to head back to the North Pole to prepare for our big holiday. Before this busy time comes, he wants to have a nice Thanksgiving dinner with Mrs. Claus and the elves. Santa knows the importance of taking time to create cherished moments and show appreciation for those you love. So, if you're in Canada, you know we already had our Thanksgiving, but the Americans, they have theirs in November. Personally, I think that's way too close to have turkey together, but, you know, November and December, but to each their own, I guess. So we've got a scratch and save. We've got a color and save. And then we've got this over here. Roll one die and place a marker on the starting die rolled. Roll 5 times to build your Thanksgiving dinner. The last roll will tell you how much to save. Saving bonus, save the amount for every number you roll. Okay, we won't be doing that because that's a little too pricey for my budget, but let's see here. Okay, so we've only got 6 left. So let's grab a darker marker first. Let's make the leaves $2 each. Should we risk this one? Well, let's see. So roll a die. So we're starting on 5. Okay. So 3. We are having smoked turkey with green bean casserole with deviled eggs. Ooh, yummy. And cheesecake. So that got me 6. So that is perfect. So let's put our $6 in here to start off November. All right. Let me get cleaned up and I'll be right back for the fall savings books. Okay, so Santa all year long, let's get into now we are on fall savings book. Fall savings book is from my shop. You can go find it in both Etsy and Ko-fi. It is both, they're available in digital and physical. So I've got $20 going in a week. So we're putting that in. So we've got 100, 150 in the bank, 200, 20, 40, 60, 65, and 66. So 266. We are putting 20 on the clock. And here's my book. Okay, so let's get into this. And I do see a paperclip, and we have a $1 IOU. So let's take care of that. All right, and we need, of course, we need the 8-sided die, and I am not prepared. Surprise, surprise. That is not 8. There we go. Okay, let's get going. So, what page? So, we're going to do page number 1. And that is Plink Falls. So, let's get to rolling here. So, we've got 5, 6, 3, 2, 4, and 1. So we are saving $1. All right, on to the next. Page 2 is done. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we're going to go over here. We've got a color and save and a scratch and save. So let's see where we're scratching first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, and that is a 1. All right, so let's clean that up. So that is -1. Whoops. We are on 17. Okay. And let's do some coloring. Cute little dapper here. Let's color, I need a yellow. Where are my yellow markers? Of course, they're all down at the bottom that fell down. Okay. So let's do his hair. And we'll do all the little hay pieces. Each section I have put in as $1, by the way. So there is all the hay pieces done. So that's 1. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do let's give him a green pair of pants. So we got, and I think these patches are too small to count as 1, so we're just going to count them as part of the pants. So that's 1, and an orange, and we'll do a pink heart. Okay, so that's -1, and let's do one more. Let's do a shirt. So we'll do a nice little cute orange shirt. I got a squeaky marker today for some reason. We'll even do the little bandana orange. Okay, so that's -1 again. All right. Moving on. Okay, so where to next? 8. So this was 7, so this is 8 here. So let's give it a roll and see what we're saving. We're saving 6 in here. -6. Okay, we still got some money, so let's see here. Let's go back to page 6. We're going to do a little bit more on here. I need a purple. All right, so we stopped at the corn. So let's see here. So let's go up here to, let's go down here. So that's -1. Let's do one more. One more icon. Let's try this guy. And the bag is 3, -3. All right, we have 4 left. Let's see, should we risk it? Page 2 is done. I said it's done. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna come over here. And let's see here. 4 left. Let's just, pardon me, my goodness sake. Let's just do the coloring because I don't want another IOU. So let's do his hat for 1. And yes, I'm not taking the best time on this, but that's okay. So -1. His face, I don't know. Can we do highlighter yellow, maybe? Well, it's pretty light, but nope, it won't go on there. Sorry. Let's try Oh, let's do this color. There. So we'll call that done. So -1. All right, let's work on our cute little, I don't know if he's supposed to be a baby turkey or a chick. Because honestly, when I did him, he kind of just looked like both. So I wasn't too sure. So you know what? Let's do the beak for 1. And let's grab the pink and do a little pink flower for 2. Or for 1, I mean. Okay, so that is zeroed out. Awesome. Okay, next up we have, what do we have next? We've done yearlies, we've done Santa, we've done the fall. Okay, I will be right back, and I'm going to bring in the Cozy Fall box. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about all the me disappearing and stuff. It's just sometimes my desk can get so crowded and so small that I just need to clean up after every single one. So Cozy Fall box is a collab between a bunch of us creators. I am involved in this one. So let's get the money out first. So we've got 10, 15, and 20. And we have, this is between autumn 1492, dyslexia kicking in. Vicky thanks Angela Marie 888, budgeting with Kim. Blue Kiwi budgets, dice budgets and saves, budgeting in a fairy tale, craft and budget with On, the Mrs. Champion 1, budget with ADHD, Cat Lady budgets, myself at Charmabudgets, and Divine Savings Co. So let's get into this. So up front, we didn't have a whole lot of cards for pardon me, sweater weather or the Plinko. So what I do is even I play, odd I do not. So even, we're going to play sweater weather. So this is just a mini shut the box. So there's 6, so only 1 dice. Okay. And I need a marker. Okay. So 1, of course it's 1. 3. And I'm out. Of course I am. So we've got, I'm going to play the low budget way with 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 was left over. We are putting in $4. Okay, do we have $1 in here by chance? We do. So we're going to put in the 5. So even we play, odd we do not. It's even, so we're going to play the Plinko. All right. So 3, 5, 5, 2, 6, and 5, which is 1. So I got $1 going in there. All right. Let's keep going. Now we can start playing some cards. So let's draw some cards and see what we're doing. Okay, we're going to go back to Rollin' Math. And, oh, good thing we did because we've got a IOU here of $2. Okay, do we have 3 in here by chance? We do. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. And we'll put a 5 in there. But let's condense even more and go 5, 10. Now we can put the 10 in there. Okay, so now we can get started on this one. So we've got, what are we on? We're on this one. So roll +2. And then this is bonus math option of +3. Okay, well, let's roll first. So that's a 1. Plus 2 is 3. Plus 3 is 6. Okay. 5 and 6 going in there. All right. Next up, we have, oh, color and save. So let's go find our, why is this? Oh, that's Plinko. Color and save. Right here, this is from Pam. So let's do a color and save. Can we find a brown by chance? Yes, we can. So I'm just gonna color in this. And we will then roll it out and see how much our football is going to be. Okay. So there we go. And how much is the football? Football is going to be 3. Okay. Do we have 2? We do not. All right, guys, let me grab some change. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I mixed that with the 2. So 3. So 2 and 3. Perfect. All right, let's write that down. So 3. And we have 4 left. Should we risk it, guys? Let's risk it. Okay, we're gonna go find this cute little mummy here. He must be up front. Yep, right there. Cat Lady Budgets. And that cute little guy is $2. So we're going to do the bonus of, because we got 4 here. So let's do 2 and 2. And that is 4. Perfect. Let's see what we were able to do today for damage. All right. So Sweater Weather. Ooh, I always forget this one goes like this. Sweater Weather gets $5 today, if I can get it in there. There we go. The Plinko is getting $1 today. This one is getting 4 today. Oh, come on, get in there. The Color and Save is getting $3 today. Oh, this is going to be such a big saver. I can't wait to see. Okay, Math is getting 6. Okay. And then our 5 will go into our change purse. And I think the last order of business we have today is the Halloween horror binders. So let's get these cards out of the way. And we will bring in this bad boy. And we need, we'll just leave those out. Okay. So let's see here. We've got 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 to play with today. So let's do that. And I try and get through the binder once before putting extra in. So let's see here. Oh, pardon me. Let's pull that out. Okay, so let's see here. Where are we going to scratch? We need our trusty dusty and scratchy out. Okay. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, and that's a spicy one at $9. Oh my goodness sake. Okay. Oh, sorry. This one here is from my shop. This is part of the Zombie Pet series. So 9. Let's see here. So let's change one of these 2s in for 2 1s, and then I'm going to take one of them and bring in a 10. Okay. Next up, we have this one. Hold up. My stuff's getting in the way. There we go. We have this one here from Drop Dead Budgets. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's $1. Okay, let's get that cleaned up. So there's $1 going in there. Next up, we have this one here from Alexis over at Dying Outlaw Games and Budgets. And let's see, what are we saving? 3. Okay. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So we're putting $2 in. Let's grab some change. So there's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're putting 1 and 2 in here. The next up is Michael Myers, and this is from Cash Money Budgets with a Z. So let's see, how many icons are we doing today? 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do we have a 1 in here? Yes, we do. Perfect. All right, next up is another one from Alexis at Dying Outlaw Games and Budgets. These are her creepy savings. So let's do this and spread, and we'll pick one here. That's what we're going to do. Okay. So let's give this a scratch. And that is 6. Okay. $6. So 5 and 6 going in there. Awesome. All right. Next up, we have this guy from Saving with Tiffany. So let's give it a roll. And that is 4. Oh, we do have a 1, so we can take a 5 and we'll put that in there. Awesome. Okay. Next up is this one here from Dying Outlaw Games and Budgets. And we're almost done this one, so let's give this a roll and see where we're scratching. 1, 2, and 3. We will scratch down here. That is 1. Okay. Like I said, guys, I like to try and get through the binder once. So even if it's a 1, I will move on. Okay. And this one. This is, I just love this, Serial Killer, and this is by Saving with Tiffany. So let's see where we're scratching. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that is a 4. Awesome. So we only have 3, but I do have some in rollover. No, you know what? Let's play it fair. Let's put the IOU down. I will be fair. Okay, so let's cross that out. I try and use these a bunch before I have to clean them off. So we've got a $1 IOU in here. So let's go through this and see what kind of damage we were able to create today. Okay, so this one here from me is 20, 30, 32, and 31, and this is a total of 60, so we are over halfway now. This one here from Drop Dead Budgets, got 1 today. This one here is a total of 5, 10, 15, 17, 19, 20, and 21. Actually, let's do this. 2, 4, and 5. There. That way we don't have to put it into the change purse. Okay. In that goes. This one now has a total of 5, 10, and 15, and it will save 18. The cards are supposed to be a total of 100 at the end. So we are now at 20, 25, 30, 35, 37, 38, and 39. Okay. This one, we now have a total of 20, 25, 30, and 31. This one, we have a total of 20, 30, 35, 40, and 41, and this is a total of 50. So we got 9 left on that one. This one has a total of 5, 10, 15, 17, 18, 19, and 20, and 21 with the IOU. And this is going to save us, it doesn't say, so I guess it's a mystery. It's going to be a surprise. So let's grab a paper clip here. Okay, hopefully I see that next time. All right, I think that's it. So let's put these. We finished October Santa all year long, and the October for Danny at Craft Budgets. That's correct. All right, guys. So I am going to wish you a lovely, wonderful, and fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.